Happy Single Sundays, everyone. Drop in the chat below how you're preparing for success in 2025. We know that you are excited, so are we. We're talking about coping with loneliness. We know that you have been strengthened, you've been edified, you've been built up. We're continuing on those lines of coping with loneliness. Let us know how you've been helped, how you've been strengthened, how you've been coping with loneliness. How do you cope with loneliness? Let us hear from you in the chat. Let us listen as we continue on these lines.
Hey, as a single man, loneliness is something that is often a topic of discussion. A lot of times we're to the time of the year where a lot of people who are single and who are Christian are lonely. Christmas time, Valentine's, birthdays. But I've found that I think the key for me when it comes to dealing with that, when that tries to creep in, is that's kind of like a barometer for me to see how much I'm seeking God. Because if we seek God and really have a relationship during the ordinary times, I think during these special times that it won't hit us quite so hard, you know? So even on the radio, you hear a lot of songs about people singing, you know, how God won't ever leave you. He'll always be there during the rough times. But, you know, you don't really hear as many songs talking about spending quality time with God when things are going well, when things are ordinary, when nothing's happening. So I think the key is, you know, just really prepping your soul and tying your soul to God. You can have a soul tie in that particular way as well. You know, reading the word, getting spiritual food, feeding your spirit, man, reading the word, meditating, you know, chewing on what you're reading in the word of God daily. I feel like even if you don't do these things and get close to God, even if God gives you the person that you won't be satisfied, because the only way you can truly be satisfied is by really having a strong relationship with God and intimacy with God. That is really truly the path to wholeness. There is no other path to wholeness. God has placed something within all of our hearts where we need him and we have to have him. So that's the way I deal with it.